Given the right software and enough experience, computers can be productive drawing tools. The complexity of the graphic that is generated depends on the level of visualization the project requires. Simple versus highly sophisticated, conceptual versus realistic, and so on. A computer model is often created to assist in the design of a particular building, interior space, or landscape concept. Hand drawings are then generated from the computer model to assist in visualizing the design. At other times, a specific hand drawing is requested, and in order to help create an accurate perspective, a computer model is made first. Let's take a look at some examples of how computer models and hand drawing techniques are connected in the design process. A well-rounded designer can communicate ideas with hand drawings and visualize any three-dimensional concept using computer modeling tools. This 3D model was developed with enough detail to allow the client to fully understand the concept design of the signage towers. The airplane models were downloaded from the Internet. In this image, a computer massing model without any scale or character was created. This quickly generated Form Z massing model was built to explore the relationship between several office buildings and a potential transit station. Architectural form and massing was established, but the image lacked human scale and natural elements. The image was printed in color on 11 by 17-inch paper and developed with a red pencil mock-up. This example shows how color adds character to the drawing. Less than 10 color markers were used on this drawing. 2 green markers were used on the shade trees, 2 for the ornamental trees, 1 for the walls and sidewalk, 1 for the sky, 1 for the shadows, and a few for the highlights. Texture was added with colored pencils. All of the color was applied directly to the original artwork. The accuracy of computer rendering is difficult to match with a hand drawing. The character of a hand drawing is equally difficult to match with a computer rendering. Both have their advantages and place in the design visualization process. Computers are quick tools for massing space and buildings. They are great for studying relationships between buildings and understanding complicated geometric shapes. But computer renderings can also lack personality because of their poor representation of people, landscaping, graphics, furniture, cars, lighting, and many other elements that add to the character of a visual presentation. Incorporating all of these elements in a 3D model is possible if you have the time and technical expertise. But you can also pick up where basic computer modeling stops by hand drawing the elements that gives the image personality and scale. Computer-aided drafting, CAD programs such as AutoCAD and Autodesk Revite Architecture allow you to create floor plans, site information, and detailed building elevations. That information can then be translated into a perspective view by converting the same data into a 3D view. Google SketchUp is one of the most effective 3D software programs developed and has become an industry standard for creating both quickly generated 3D conceptual and very detailed models. In SketchUp, information about a building can be represented in different views and plotted to form the base information of a perspective drawing. Let's take a look at different perspectives from a project for a village marketplace. Nothing communicates orientation more quickly than an accurate aerial view. The village center was represented with moderate detail. Elements were vignetted toward the edges of the drawing. The image was drawn with pencil on trace from a SketchUp massing model. The architectural elements were drawn with a straight edge. The entourage was drawn freehand. The image was printed on 25-pound bond paper and colored using ChartPack AD markers, starting with lightest colors first. The final artwork was scanned at 300 dpi and cleaned up in Photoshop.